Hi guys, it's Barbara with Quartz Rose Tarot. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I upload new content. Guys, if you're looking for my information to book a personal reading, my tarot deck, Magical Fantasy Tarot, or any of my other channels, everything is in the description box below the video. Let's get into this for Aries. Okay, looking within, so that's like the Hermit, self-love, and then stubborn. So I feel like maybe this is a little self-evaluation of yourself, because Aries, if stubborn doesn't describe you in one word, I don't know what does. Okay, so, and I say that with love because my twin was an Aries. Okay, so let's get into this. I feel like this is coming along because you're having sleepless nights, you want to be on the same page as your partner. And your partner may be holding back from working on a situation. I feel like you don't want your partner to resist you and leave you out in the cold. You want to move forward with this. King of Wands, here you are. You want to move forward with this. You want to be with this person. I feel like you really want to be with this person. You find this person to be your wish fulfillment, but you don't want to rush in. It's like, it's almost like you don't want to rush the truth, or the truth is it's moving a little quick. You got to take a step back and look at the bigger picture, because it's going to illuminate something. I feel like this is about you going within, because you want to make things work with somebody, and you don't want somebody, if somebody's going to tell you or you're telling somebody that it hurts to be without them, you don't want to be single. It's illuminating, seeing things differently, and maybe that's going within and starting with yourself, right? I feel like that's what this is about, because you may be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So I almost feel like you're going within because you're like, okay, what can I change about me that would make this situations better, right? It's like they can't change you. You have to do it. You have to do it on your own. But I feel like you don't want to be single. You want this person, and you don't want bad behavior or something you may be doing to get in the way. That's what I'm feeling. Taurus. Taurus, you got cosmic nudge, you got no contact, and then you got conflict resolution. I feel like somebody wants to work on a situation, come out of the cold, and they want to take that leap. They want to move forward. You're wanting to come out of the cold and work on a situation, but you're waiting because you're not actually having communication. There's no communication here, which would be the no contact. Queen of Pentacles, there you are, Taurus. You want to reconcile with the King of Pentacles. So this could be husband and wife. This could be both of you are Taurus, or one of you is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Take it how it resonates with you. You could be the masculine or the feminine here. Somebody really wants to move this forward, right? This relationship, there has to be communication. Someone's very much in their emotions, or you're communicating. Someone may be I feel like, okay. Taurus, if you are a feminine energy here, I feel like the King of Pentacles communicates with the Queen of Cups, King of Wands. And the Queen of Cups, King of Wands to me could be the mother and the father. So somebody that he's always telling his business to, I feel like it's a mother and a father. That's what this problem is about. Somebody runs to mom and dad every time there's a problem, because they're obsessed with rushing in. They're obsessed with rushing in. Every time there's a problem, they're in your business too much. Taurus. Pay attention. I feel like that's the cosmic nudge. Intuitive hits. I mean, you're starting to see the red flags, but there is compromise here. Make amends, rebuild trust, positive outcome. So it could have a positive outcome, but the problem is the masculine energy is always running to the parents, because look, they're obsessed with rushing in. Every time there's conflict, this person runs to their parents. Tell me about these two. Okay. Now, why do I feel like your partner doesn't have good coping skills for some reason? Because they see it from a different perspective. Okay. I don't feel like that they're finger pointing at you, is that they have the strength to see it from a different perspective. They're not, and when I see the strength card sitting next to this hangman, they don't always agree with their son, right? Because they don't see just one side of it. They literally see it from a different perspective. So it could be, right? They see the deception. They see the deception. So if there's an issue with your partner, the parents are calling them out on their bullshit. That's what the resolution is going to be. If this person always, every time you get in a fight, runs to mommy and daddy, but mommy and daddy are calling him out on his shit because they see the deception, they see the lies, they see the bullshit, right? Because he always wants to look good in their eyes. He's going to make you look bad, and they're calling him out because I feel like it's not what he thinks it's going to be, right? So, of course he wants to make you look like the bad person in the relationship, and he ends up getting, which is it's really toxic when he does that, because I almost feel like there's things that other people shouldn't know. I mean, there's things that need to be private between the two of you, right? I mean, if there's issues and it's toxic and you need other people to know somebody's acting out of character, but I mean, for the most part, your business shouldn't be in the streets. Gemini. Okay, so Gemini, you got look within, inner knowing, self-awareness, honesty. healing through love, care, recovery, safe to feel again. Okay. But I also feel like somebody may be gaslighting, playing mind games, testing you, analyzing you, emotionally unavailable. This person might make you feel safe. But I also feel like you need to pay attention to the red flags here. Tell me about this. Tell me about Gemini. So I feel like the truth is that you want peace. You don't want to be unhappy. You don't want to deal with drama. You want peace. I feel like there is an opportunity to move forward in a family situation. Taking that leap, maybe even marriage. But there's something that has to stop. There's the world, so something has to end before something new can begin. Something that's toxic, and that toxic would be the manipulation, mind games, gaslighting, that kind of thing. That has to stop. Gemini, I don't feel like that you're willing to put up with nonsense at all. I feel like with the conversation that you're having with, yes, we could get married. There's a possibility that we could get married and take this all the way, but you're telling somebody that you can be happy single. Like you'll be okay single, and you can overcome the obstacles and burdens. You know, you're like, I'm good. I'm good. If you think you're going to play me, you're going to be playing yourself. That's what this is about here. Yes, we can take that leap and take it to the next level but there's something that needs to end with that world and the devil, something toxic, a toxic trait that needs to completely end. Right? And so if this person thinks that they're going to manipulate you, because I do feel like there's healing through love, right? Like you have feelings for this person, but you're okay on your own. Looking within, you're good. You're good. It's like, this is where I'm at. I don't feel like this is an ultimatum. I feel like you're communicating to somebody, if this doesn't stop, then there's no future for us. Because I'm not about to put up with the nonsense. So somebody who's wanting to get married and they want to take it to the next level, there's still something that they need to really, maybe they need to look within and see that this is like, you're not joking. You're not joking, Gemini, when you say, I can be happy single. I'll have no problem being by myself. I can handle all this shit all by myself. Cancer. Okay. Cancer, either they see you as childish or you see them as childish. It has to do with your twin flame. Or they may be acting childish, immature, insecure, verbal conflicts, victim mentality. It requires teamwork to make this work, right? This is a twin flame. These two are connected. This is a soul connection that you cannot break, right? So teamwork is required, right? And if one of you is acting out of character and being childish or playing the victim or whatever the case may be, immature. Let's see what we got. Your twin could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Someone feels like they've been waiting out in the cold for a long time. I mean, they're manifesting divine timing. This person is wanting things to kick back in, right? They want to be with you, and they're very passionate. They're telling you they're very passionate about this relationship. There has been problems. There have been burdens, and you made the choice not to speak to somebody. You made the choice not to speak with somebody and walk away because of the mind games and manipulation. Now, are you the one being childish, or are you the one with the victim mentality? Or are you tired of that karmic's bullshit and you chose to just zip it and walk away? This person needs to recognize that you are not going to play. That is your lesson as an Empress energy Cancer, is to know your worth and value. The burden, there's a huge burden here. Somebody's been left out in the cold for a long time, causing the burden because somebody made the choice not to speak, but to walk away because of the manipulation. I feel like you're gaining a victory here. You're gaining a victory with somebody from the past. They now want to reconcile. So whoever was very cold and calculated and strategic has now been cut out. Now, it could be you had the karmic, or it could be the person that they were dealing with is coming in a masculine energy, but this person has been cut out. It is time for this to reconcile. Queen of Cups. It is time for this to reconcile. But the drama, because I feel like the drama caused a tower with the juggling. Okay. This could be that you two are communicating back and forth about the drama in the tower. I feel like this person may be telling you that karmic cycle is over, that they're ready for this. They're in their emotions about a family situation. They're ready to move forward. King of Wands is the Emperor in a lower vibration, to move forward. So it's like, if there was issues, I don't feel like you were being childish or insecure. I feel like that you were just done playing the game. It could be the other person was the one that was, the verbal conflicts or the victim mentality. Leo. Okay, so somebody's snooping. They could be driving by your house. They could be getting tarot readings, asking about you, stalking you on social media. I feel like right now you're kind of in Leo, you're in a self-love, looking within kind of thing. This is like the Hanged Man. It's about the hangman, right? Taking a pause, taking a break. It's somebody's kind of like, maybe you are not out in public, or maybe you're not, this person's not, they're wondering where you are. Maybe they're snooping because you're kind of on your own little journey. You could be kind of like the hermit and the hangman right now. You're in your own headspace. You're doing you. And the reason, Leo, I feel like you're the King of Wands here, because I feel like you want justice because somebody was having a fling with a King of Swords. So maybe you are, going within. Maybe you're just not paying attention to anybody or anything. Maybe you're pissed and just want to be by yourself right now. This causes a burden for you. You're holding back any kind of reconciliation with somebody from the past. And they're trapped in their head now. So this is almost like they wanted their cake and eat it too. And you're like, nah, I'm not. I'm going to take care of me. This is why somebody's watching your every move. I'm surprised I haven't seen the Page of Swords here. Their wish fulfillment is to fight and argue. Somebody's wish fulfillment is to fight and argue over the juggling. Somebody was playing mind games and manipulating the situation, right? When they communicated, how they were communicating to you, they were manipulating you so they could juggle. But it's like, if they yell loud enough, they think they're right. I don't feel like that's you. I feel like whoever was dating the King of Swords. This person may be driving by your house. It's like they want to be with you. They want to work this out, but they're at a crossroads, waiting for the strength to rush towards you to have equal give and take. I feel like they dug their own hole, right? This person wants to apologize. Because this person no longer has the power. So maybe in the past they had all the power for some reason. They see themselves as the emperor energy here. And for them to apologize, it takes away their power. So them being the emperor energy ends. So I feel like in this case, they maybe are trying to figure out what your next move is or what you're up to, because you're kind of gone silent on them because of their cheating. Now they don't know what to do. Virgo. Okay. So, Virgo, apparently you're hitting it pretty good, okay? This person keeps popping up at your house because they want to see if you're home and you want to get busy. They want to know if you want to get busy. They got desire, self-pleasure. This person thinks about you when they're by themselves. They have sexual thoughts of you. They want to put in this person wants it to go from something sexual to something solid. This person keeps showing up because they cannot stop thinking about you in a sexual way. It could be also that there's a breakup between the two of you. Yeah, this is a reconciliation. So there's a breakup between the two of you, but somebody's showing up because, I mean, sexually, they just like, they want their Virgo. That's what I'm saying. Because they have regrets for cutting off a relationship. This person is definitely doing some soul searching. It's almost like they're resisting what their wish is. They've got to be patient with somebody from the past. The harsh truth is they've got to be patient. If they want a victory, they have to be patient with you. Even if arguing is their wish fulfillment, this person knows they can't cross you right now. Virgo, they can't cross you right now. That is the same person. I feel like this person may have a choice between two people, but they want to be with you, Virgo. I feel like this person is single and they may be an Aries, Leo, Sag, because they can't get you out of their head. They want to work on the situation. They want to work on this. So I feel like this person can't get you out of their head, but I almost feel like it's in a very sexual way. Their desire. It has to do with their desire. Like somebody just doesn't chime their bell like you do, apparently. That's why they keep showing up. But they know they can't cross you right now or it's going to end badly for them. Libra. I feel like you have trust issues with somebody who's very secretive. And it's over. This is like it's over for real. It's over for real. And the problem has to be like communicating. Somebody's at a crossroads about somebody from the past, wanting justice for past mistakes. It's almost like there's a lot of competition. Like they feel like there's a lot of drama and chaos around a new passionate beginning with the partner. because of a Queen of Wands who keeps rushing in. That Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, that is always who shows up. You're in your emotions about this, Empress energy. This has to do with that King of Pentacles. Here he is again, yet again. Illuminating, working with the King of Pentacles. Like you're in your emotions about this Empress energy. About making it work with this person because of this person. Like you don't know what direction to go in because this person, this Queen of Pentacles, keeps trying to come in. It's been going on for a long time. You're unhappy. You want her to walk away. And you're very guarded and defensive here because you feel betrayed. You feel betrayed by the deception. So I almost feel like you don't know what direction to go in, whether you should try to work this out with your partner, or you're angry about this person. So it could be over in your mind. It could be over for real because if they act secret, because there could be trust issues because there's secrecy. Scorpio. Yeah, fighting red flags and someone's forgiven you. Yeah, I feel like for you, you don't know what direction to go in. You're not happy. You're needing strength because of this Tower. You need to take a step back. You need to take a pause. You could be dealing with a Cancer, an Aries, Leo, Sag. It's about rebuilding a relationship. Rebuilding the relationship is your wish fulfillment, or it could be theirs. Oh. Okay. Scorpio. The harsh truth was communicated in an argument. I feel like you are single and abundant. You're very independent. You saw somebody offer something to the Queen of Wands, which left you heartbroken. Now you're trapped in your head. I feel like this ending's been a long time coming. Now, I don't know if you're going to, you may forgive somebody, but that doesn't mean you're going to go back to them, right? Because this ending has been a long time coming because you've been trapped in your head about a Queen of Pentacles. Now, Queen of Pentacles could be the Queen of Wands here, Aries, Leo, Sag, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Is it over? You don't know if it's ended with this third party. So I almost feel like you're ending something that has been a long time coming, right? Because you feel manipulated here. And you want peace and balance. That's your wish. So I almost feel like for you, you've kind of given up on somebody. You may have forgiven somebody, but that doesn't mean you'll stay with them, because fighting over the red flags, you know, there's obviously been warning signs here all along, but you walking away finally, it's taken a long time for you to do this. So you were in the fight for this relationship for a long time, but sometimes you can't, no matter how much you try, make it work. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you got spotlight, you got twin flame, and you got deuces. Okay. Now, I can tell you that every twin flame on the planet has wanted to cut that cord 750 million times, as they just feel like they're on the roller coaster from hell. But the problem with this is you can't cut the cord. You can't. You might be fed up and walk away, but you're not going anywhere. That cord's still attached. It always will be. See, you want to cut somebody off because of the tower moments. You're like very guarded and defensive. I almost feel like you've gotten some clarity. You see something. You know, the thing is about this hermit, that, you know, you want to be by yourself for a minute, but you're still watching. You're still watching. I feel like somebody rushes in to argue, rushing in, and like they come in and fight and argue with you. This is the Four of Wands. Literally, the Four of Wands is the 1111 card, and you have a partner. So this is your twin flame. This person's coming in and arguing with you. Now, understand that there are other people involved that are causing these problems between the two of you. It is external, but divine timing, you will be moving forward with the Emperor. You will. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You will be moving forward with the Emperor. Empress energy. You can't make that shit up, okay? So if yes, have you tried to cut off your twin 100 times, right? You have strong emotions. You want to be with this person. This person is your 10 of Cups, and you want to take that leap, but you're tired of the sleepless nights. You want to rebuild with somebody from the past, pre-Empress energy. Just be patient. Just be patient. I feel like there was a lot of manipulation here, and that could be external. And I feel like in the meantime, just be patient. Things will happen the way they're meant to happen when they're meant to happen. It's not in our time. You know, the most significant thing I can say about a twin flame is that you are here to learn lessons, and they're difficult lessons. I don't know if it's that we're paying back a karmic debt. We're clearing out family curses. There are so many involved things, but I can say that most twins have had it hard since the day they were born. They've had a difficult life from the day they were born. And once they get to a certain age, like I'm 62, I have people telling me, man, you are so mellow nowadays. So it's like, you know, it's not that you're broken. It's just that you find peace within it. You find peace within it. So it is kind of crazy. You find peace in the chaos, or you choose peace over the chaos. Let me just put it that way. Capricorn. Wow, Capricorn, somebody is trying to, like, when you're intimate with one another, there's always a distraction, and somebody is really doing some soul searching now. They're trying to figure out, okay, something's up. I almost feel like if you're distracted, especially when you're intimate, being intimate, somebody's going to realize that there's something else going on. Yep. First card out, Ace of Wands. Yeah, see, somebody's cheating on the relationship. Someone's deceiving the relationship. That's what I'm feeling. Capricorn, you're coming in as a feminine energy. And if you're distracted, somebody's realizing that maybe you're cheating. Yeah. Yeah. They see it. They see it. Look, they see it. They see that they're being betrayed. So you're coming in as the feminine energy. Now, there is a new passionate beginning, deception in the relationship. There's a past mistake. Somebody was acting like a player, in and out, in and out. Now you are walking away and ending it because of an opportunity or an option. You're not saying anything about the commitment. You're not speaking in this commitment. You're not even you're resisting. You're resisting your partner. And this is what the intimacy and the distraction, and then someone's doing soul searching. And this is because you're manifesting your happiness elsewhere, and they see the betrayal. They see that you're not there. You know, you're physically there, mentally you're checked out. They can see it. Now, Capricorn, it could go the other way around. You may be the one walking away because you see that they've been deceiving you. It could go either way on that. Capricorn. This is Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. Tell me about Aquarius. So you got rock bottom. You got it's over for real. And then you got high value, Empress, self-worth. Will not settle. Beauty, sexy, abundant, confident. So Aquarius, I see you as a masculine energy here. There is a Queen of Wands out in the cold because you've held back. You're waiting for your wish fulfillment to move forward. You want to tell somebody. You want to communicate, but you're blocked. Oh. Maybe you want to move towards this Queen of Wands, but you're blocked. And they're the ones, they've left you out in the cold and they're holding back from you, waiting for maybe they got tired of waiting for their wish fulfillment. you may have wanted to communicate with this person, but they've blocked you. Secretly, you're trapped in your head because there's a burden. You want to rebuild a commitment, but you argue over this past mistake. And I feel like it's almost like you're not wanting to get it, you're resisting justice, so you don't want to get a divorce. I feel like that's a third party. I feel like that's the third party that you fight and argue with your wife about here, right? Because you have an Empress here. This is an Empress. This is an Empress. I'm telling you right now. You've got high value Empress. Your person, your home, it's almost like, this is a third party, but you got the Magician and the Seven of Swords, manifesting deception, manifesting, this could be a deceptive illusion. I feel like you're not stepping up into who you really are. I feel like it's really over and you've hit rock bottom is because this is over, but that was very toxic. You got the Devil here. You don't want a divorce, but you do fight about past mistakes, and the past mistakes will be that Queen of Wands. Pisces. Okay, so somebody's coming clean, real love, real deal, and then really committed this time, loyal, in it for the long run, no games. So somebody's going to confess. They know you're the real deal. They know that they can't replace you, Pisces. And this is somebody's coming home for real. So this is going to go, the distance here. This is about working on this commitment where love is concerned, right? Rebuilding after a betrayal. So there's a third party betrayal. There was an option here. The harsh truth is this is manipulation. Like the harsh truth is they felt manipulated. They felt like somebody wanted to win at all cost. It's confessing that he felt manipulated in a situation. I say it's a masculine energy. You're getting the clarity about this third party. I feel like you're going to things will happen the way they're meant to happen. So I feel like you getting justice and is reconciling this is your justice. I almost feel like you feel like sleepless nights because of this tower, but you're cutting this out. Like this is done. It is done, and they're confessing. They're telling you all about it. Now, I feel like they felt manipulated in this situation by this person, but it's over. I do see you rebuilding this. Yeah, there was deception here. Why do I feel like it's almost like somebody was suing you? There could be some kind of a court case here against this person, because I'm seeing this Queen of Swords as an attorney with an argument. It had to do with the deception with this queen. There was some kind of a deception here. But I see like an argument, arguing for you with your partner. So whatever the case is here, this person, there may be a court case with this person. I see you moving forward from a past mistake. I feel like you're no longer resisting. You're closing the cycle. This is a karmic cycle that's ended. I feel like this is done. I feel like that confession could be at court, in court. But I mean, this person is, whatever they're doing, they're coming back together with you, because this is repairing something after the deception. So guys, I'm going to leave that there. If that resonates with you, please leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and stay blessed.